Wrestling News, October 24, 2025. Welcome to today's wrestling update. What we're covering today. Today we have important news to share with you. WWE might use contract rules to bring Andrade back. Hardy Boys won't have cinematic match at Halloween Havoc. Famous prisoner wanted to meet WWE star. Piper Niven's neck injury causes worry. Is WWE faking Sol Ruca's injury like they did with Seth Rollins? Liv Morgan's return being planned in big way. Penelope Ford gets hurt during AEW Dynamite. Wrestling legend Abdullah the Butcher in hospital. Let's get started with our first story. WWE may negotiate with Andrade. Andrade's situation with WWE has a new twist. According to PW Insider, WWE might be trying to bring him back to the company. Andrade left WWE but has a non-compete clause. This means he can't wrestle for other companies for 1 year. WWE might be using this rule to talk to him about coming back. Reports say WWE is talking to people who can help negotiate with Andrade. The company wants to offer him a new deal that makes him happy while still following WWE's rules. Andrade was supposed to go to AEW, but the non-compete clause stopped him. AEW had to change their plans because Andrade couldn't wrestle yet. WWE's strategy is clear, they don't want their wrestlers going to other companies. The company knows there's competition from AEW and other wrestling organizations around the world. Some wrestlers are frustrated because they can't work for months. But WWE thinks it's better to keep wrestlers under contract, even if they're not wrestling, than let them go to rival companies. Right now, Andrade is advertised for some independent wrestling shows in Maine and New York. He also has lawyers ready to take WWE to court if needed. Andrade is caught between two big wrestling companies. He has to decide if he'll fight the contract rules in court or accept WWE's offer to return. What do you think Andrade should do? Hardy Boys match will be live, not cinematic. Matt and Jeff Hardy are returning as the Broken Hardys. They will face Dark State at NXT Halloween Havoc in a Broken Rules match. Many fans thought this would be a cinematic match filmed at the Hardy compound. The Hardys are famous for these movie-style matches. But Matt Hardy explained on his podcast that this won't happen. The match will be live in the arena, not filmed at their home. This is a real match. We're going to see it. It's going to be a real match in the arena, Matt said. A Broken Rules match means there are no rules. Wrestlers can use weapons and fight anywhere in the building. Some fans are disappointed because a cinematic match would fit the spooky Halloween theme. But WWE wants to give fans a live experience instead. Do you think a cinematic match would have been better? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you never miss any wrestling news. Piper Niven's career might be over. Piper Niven is dealing with a very serious neck injury. The injury is so bad that she might have to retire from wrestling. Piper hasn't been on TV since August. WWE's medical team is still checking her condition and trying to find the best way to help her. PW Insider's Mike Johnson said WWE is being very careful with this situation. They want to make sure they don't cause more damage to her neck. WWE is preparing for the possibility that Piper might never wrestle again. This is the worst outcome, but it could happen depending on how her recovery goes. Piper's last match was on SmackDown on August 22. She beat Charlotte Flair in a big win. She and Chelsea Green were supposed to fight for the Women's Tag Team Championships the next week, but those plans were cancelled when Piper got hurt. Neither WWE nor Piper have made an official statement about how serious the injury is. People close to her hope she'll recover fully, but the possibility of retirement is real. WWE planning big return for Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan has been out of action since June, but WWE is planning a major surprise for her comeback. According to PW Insider, Liv should be cleared to wrestle by early 2026. She had shoulder surgery after getting injured on Raw in June. There's good news though, Liv's recovery is going well. She might even come back earlier than expected if her rehab continues to progress quickly. WWE is keeping all details about her return secret. They want to surprise fans and create a big reaction when she comes back. Liv is very popular in Saudi Arabia. She's the most popular female WWE star there, even more than Rhea Ripley. This has people wondering if WWE will bring her back at the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia in early 2026. Liv has been seen at the WWE Performance Center doing rehab training. She was also spotted at WWE's announcement event in Las Vegas. These signs show her return is getting closer. WWE has 12 main roster wrestlers injured right now: Seth Rollins, Chad Gable, Kevin Owens, Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, Zoe Stark, Gunter, Piper Niven, Rey Mysterio, Big E, Rhea Ripley, and Jacob Fatu. Because so many people are hurt, WWE has had to change or cancel many storylines on Raw and SmackDown. When Liv returns, it will be a big boost for the women's division. WWE might give her a fresh storyline or turn her into a villain. Where do you think Liv should return, at the Royal Rumble or earlier? Help us grow by liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more wrestling content. Is Sol Ruka's injury real or fake? Sol Ruka appeared on NXT with crutches and said she can't compete at Halloween Havoc. But some people think this might be fake. Brian Alvarez talked about this situation. He said the way Sol delivered her announcement felt too scripted. It seemed more like a storyline than a real injury. It felt way too storyline. Nobody has confirmed the injury to me, Alvarez said. If WWE is faking Sol's injury, it would be similar to what they did with Seth Rollins earlier this year. Seth pretended to be injured, then shocked everyone by returning to attack CM Punk and win the championship. But what would be the point for Sol? She's already a double champion. She has the Women's North American Championship and the Women's Speed Championship. WWE might be setting up a betrayal story. Zarya is defending Sol's championship for her at Halloween Havoc. Maybe Sol will return and either thank Zarya or get angry at her for taking the belt. This could create drama and tension between the two wrestlers. Do you think Sol's injury is real or is WWE tricking us? Penelope Ford gets hurt on AEW Dynamite. During the October 22nd episode of AEW Dynamite, Penelope Ford got injured during a match. Ford was in a four-way tag team match. She tried to do a moonsault move but landed badly. She hit Sky Blue in the head and then crashed down hard. She grabbed her elbow in pain right away. Brian Alvarez said Ford looked hurt immediately but kept wrestling through the pain. Jamie Hayter and Queen Aminata won the match, but everyone was worried about Ford. AEW hasn't given any update about how bad her injury is. Fans are waiting to hear if she'll have to take time off. We'll share more information when we get it. Show your support by hitting the like button and subscribing for more wrestling updates every day. Charles Manson wanted to meet Bray Wyatt. A former WWE writer shared an incredible story about the late Bray Wyatt. Nick Manfredini said that Charles Manson, a famous cult leader who was in prison, once wanted to meet Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt's character was inspired by real cult leaders like Charles Manson. Bray and the writers studied Manson's interviews and behavior to create the creepy Bray Wyatt character. We were trying to take little pieces from each one. That was the style we wanted to go for, Manfredini said. The story gets even more strange. One of Bray's old college football teammates became a prison guard where Manson was locked up. That guard showed Manson some of Bray's WWE promos on TV. Manson was so fascinated that he wanted to meet Bray Wyatt. The story reached Bray's father, Mike Rotunda, who worked for WWE. Mike told WWE leadership about it. When Vince McMahon or Triple H heard about it, they immediately said no. They were like, "Can we shoot a network special with Charles Manson?" It was immediately squashed, Manfredini said. At one point, Manfredini even thought about visiting Manson in prison with Bray. But he realized that would be a terrible idea. Bray Wyatt probably would have never seen TV again if we did that, he said. This story shows how dedicated Bray was to creating his character. He studied everything to make his performances believable. What's your favorite Bray Wyatt memory? Quick updates. Jacob Fatu written off TV. Jacob Fatu was attacked backstage on SmackDown and written off the show. But after the event, he was photographed having dinner with real-life Bloodline family members, including his brother Journey Fatu. Abdullah the Butcher in hospital. Wrestling legend Abdullah the Butcher is in the hospital at 84 years old. He's dealing with serious health problems. This isn't his first health issue. He was hospitalized last July for intestinal problems. Abdullah is a hardcore wrestling pioneer who influenced wrestlers around the world. We're waiting for updates on his condition. Support us by liking and subscribing, it really helps our channel grow. What did you think about today's wrestling news? Tell us in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more wrestling updates.